everybody, welcome back. Come on back here real quick. I got this funky little recipe. It's going to be a cilantro lime sauce that I'm putting on tacos. You can do any tacos you want, but I'm doing the shrimp tacos. They're all ready. They're all sauteed and they're really good. And the good thing about it is this is usually my cheat day, but I got lucky because this recipe is only 110 calories. So come on back here real quick. You're going to have to shop carefully if you want it to go a little lower. You're going to have to get the fat-free stuff and all that. I really didn't. That's just what a good recipe, but I'm using the shrimp. And buy the frozen shrimp or buy the regular raw shrimp. Frozen shrimp is a lot cheaper. So I'm just telling you. But big cheers. And my little collectible glass today is going to be the Popeye. Popeye and olive oil series out of the Popeye's restaurant. But I got a little trivia for you. You won't even believe this. The Popeye's restaurant isn't really named after the Popeye cartoon. The owner of the restaurant, the developer, whatever, the CEO and the founder, back in the day, he loved the movie The French Connection with Gene Hackman, and that's what reminded me this week. Popeye Doyle is the main character in The French Connection, and that's what the Popeye's restaurant is named after. Who knew, right? I was like, what? And they haven't collaborated with this cartoon since about probably 2001 or 1998. It's been a long time since these glasses came out. So anyway, I've got a few in my collection. So big cheers. I got a Corona to go, actually a Corona Light to go with my tacos. So big sip. Oh yeah, refreshing and cold with a little bit of ice. Just the way I like it. I like my beer on ice. I know, that's crazy because everything in Texas is always so doggone hot. That's why. And it's about 80 today. I know, air conditioning on all over. Not in the house yet. I've refused to put it on yet, but in my car, oh yeah, I had the AC going. So come on back here, our cilantro lime sauce. We're gonna go ahead and use a blender for this. You could whisk this if you wanted to. I didn't want to. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a blender. So the first thing you're going to get is you're going to get your yogurt, your Greek yogurt, plain. And I did notice a couple of people on TikTok use the pineapple yogurt. So it's up to you because that way you'd really make it really, be really tangy, I think. So you're going to add that. You are going to add 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon. I got about 1.5 here of a little bit of olive oil. Just going to put a little bit. Isn't that funny? Olive oil with the olive oil glass. And you are going to need limes, of course. Where's my napkin? I don't even think I brought out a lot of napkins. That's not good. That's not that's not going to be good. Let's go ahead and do our limes. And I got all these cut already. So I'm going to squeeze in some lime. And maybe about 4 little chunks of these, and just squeeze those in there. I just cut them up. I don't know why. And after that, you're going to add your cilantro. And I sauteed my shrimp with a little bit of paprika, a little bit of chili powder, some lime, just a little bit of lime, and I added my salsa. If you have some old salsa, that you're not using or you just don't care about, it's your chips and dips, just add about 2 tablespoons to your shrimp. It comes out great. But if you want to do the whole seasoning, you can. And you can also use taco seasoning, but that has so much salt that I try not to use too much of that. So what I always use is let me get this towel real quick. Okay, what I try to use is just a little bit of the paprika and all that, and I make my own mix. But it's up to you. Last but not least, I gotta show you all this. I grew this myself. I have peppers and I have cilantro that I've gotten busy on. So we're gonna add my fresh cilantro from my garden out in the backyard. We're gonna add that to this. And I know a lot of people don't like cilantro, so like I tell you, you could just make the lime sauce. You don't have to add that. And let's see, okay. Okay, oh, and my salt and pepper. And I got these cute little, oh my gosh. I got these cute little salt and pepper shakers shaped in a taco because I couldn't resist. I was walking down the aisle, and I was like, oh, I think it was Marshall's. And I was like, I gotta get these. So a little bit of that, a little bit of that. That should be good. And let's blend this up. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I hope it tastes good, guys. Because like I tell you, everybody's been tasting these tacos, and I'm like, I want to try that. And I'm not big into sauces, I'm kind of a bland type of person, I eat the basic taco. But I thought, oh no, we're doing that. We're doing this. So here it is. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're going to blend that up. Let's see how how that looks. I probably should have pulsed it a little bit. Okay. Stir that up. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do stir. Let's do the touch and pulse. Oh, that's kind of scary. I was like, whoa. Let's see here. Oh, I think I like it. I don't know, guys. It needs a little bit more, I think a little bit more olive oil. It's not really, it's not really frothy like they did it. Let me see, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll add a little bit more lemon juice. Let's see how this comes out. All right, that should do. All right, enough of that, all right? I was like, that should do it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, it's a little thick. But we're gonna pour it in here. Let's see here. Let's see how much we get out of this. Ooh, oh, I like it, guys. I like it. Ooh, it looks good. Okay, there's a lot in the bottom there. And you depend on, you do yours according to how thin you want it. Add more lime juice, add more olive oil. It's up to you. And I have the directions, just a little bit of like 2 tablespoons of each of the liquid, but that's up to you. I'm gonna put the instructions in there the way I did mine, but you decide. Ooh, it looks good. Gosh, and it smells so good. I love the smell of citrus anyway. Okay, we're gonna put that over there. Get my blender out of here. Oops, okay. Get my blender out of here. And okay, we got these great tortillas. And guys, if you don't like a taco, and I know a lot of people don't eat tortillas, these are the low carb ones. You can get the fat-free ones. You can make a taco bowl. You can add your beans, black beans, pinto beans, your cheese. But here's the thing that makes it even healthier. You use a slaw. You're gonna use not a coleslaw, with mayonnaise or anything. You're gonna use this little medley, this little slaw, which is a little bit of cabbage and a little bit of spinach, and I love it. I've never, like I tell you, I've never put all this stuff on my taco before. I'm pretty plain Jane, but today's the day. So remember this? I made this. I like it because it's got the slits in it. So let's taste this. Nachos would also be good with this drizzled on top. At least I think it would. So let's try this. Let's add a little bit on this taco. Oops, I got a tail in there. Not good. Okay, I was sauteing everything. I thought, you might want to take the tails off of that. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. This is still kind of hot. Let's move that over there. Ooh, you hear my ABBA? Love ABBA. Okay, we're gonna take this one. We are going to add a little bit of cheese. And we are going to add a little bit of the slaw. We're gonna add a little bit of the slaw just on top. And last but not least, we are going to try our sauce. Oh, I love it. Gosh, it smells great. And if you don't want to add salt and pepper, guys, you probably don't even have to, because of the fact that the sour cream, everything's kind of blended in there. So there it is. Looks pretty doggone good. Let me put this over here. No magic of TV today. I'm so sorry. I know. Shelly always goes, no magic of TV. What? I know. Big sip. Okay, let's try this. Should I add beans to it? Nah, maybe I'll add a little bit. I'll add a little bit of beans. Man, that's a perfect taco, guys. That's just a perfect taco. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Big bite. Wow. Wow, guys. It's good. All those flavors, all the crunch. The shrimp, the lemon, the hot sauce blend with the shrimp in this taco. It's a winner, guys. It's a winner. I like it. I'm going to give it, I was a little, I was like, I don't know about this. I wanted to try it. I did it. I love it. I recommend it. And like I tell you, use the taco meat you want. Use your ground beef or use your chicken. It doesn't even matter. Ground turkey, whatever you like. Like I tell you, I just Googled this one and all these recipes came up and it was with shrimp. That's why I wanted to do it. It's kind of like a I don't know, it reminds me kind of like being in Galveston and eating. If I go to Galveston and order tacos, this is what they're kind of like. They're kind of marinated and they usually have some kind of sauce. So I recommend this, guys. I'm going to be snacking on all this stuff tonight. I can't wait. So that's going to be good. And like I tell you, if you don't want to use the taco shells and the tortillas, make it into nachos or make it into a bowl. So don't get away from me yet. I've got this funky little craft. I'm going to take a sip before I choke. Yum, yum. Okay, gotta love some Mexican beer. Okay, I was discussing yesterday on Shelly's chat, Shelly's Yorkies and Slots. We were starting to talk about cars because her husband is a mechanic, Mr. Spicy, and I happened to mention, I know, another hobby that I also collect, besides these glasses, is I collect, here they are. Here's my wacky folder. I collect old pictures, advertisements of cars. And here's some great old magazines. Just I happen to find them. You can get magazines anywhere. I just happen to have a friend that gave me a bunch of 1950s, 60s, all kinds of stuff. And I love them. Let me wipe my hands off because I don't want to ruin them. Okay, here's some of the ones that I'm talking about. But even the new ones look great. Even the new advertisement's great. As you can see, here's an excellent ad. I had to take advertising. And I learned a lot about advertising in college, and I've always been fascinated by it. You know, the work that goes into it, you know, the way they, you know, it was the whole Mad Men days. It's weird. And now who knows how they do it. But I just love these old pictures. Here's an old Plymouth, and here's an old Buick Electra 1964. Love this one. And my favorite one is always going to be the Cadillac. Love the Cadillac pictures. I'm just crazy about them. I put it over there. Love the Cadillac pictures. I've got several. Here's a Ford. What was this one? This one was a Ford Lincoln. Oh my gosh, is this an old Lincoln? Oh, here's a pink Cadillac. Pink Cadillac. And I used to make a lot of crafts out of them. I would make copies of them. I would use the copies and put these on cigar boxes and make purses. And then I just started, you know, and then I just kind of didn't do that anymore. But I've always liked the old advertisement. I've done this project a long time ago. Here was the clutch purse that I made. I had all these old purses. I think they were either my grandmother's or I got them at a resale shop. So here's one in the Cadillac. All I did was I added the picture. I added the clear folder, did it on both sides. And whenever I have to go like to a wedding or a banquet where you don't want to take a clunky purse in there, this is my little tabletop purse, my clutch. And nobody at least I don't want to wear a clutch anymore, but when I have to go somewhere, this is the one that I like. This is the one that I use. And I got the idea off the old 1970s, 80s purses. Remember these purses? They were shaped like a magazine. They were decorated, and you put them under your arm. Nobody wants to carry a purse under their arm anymore. And this is just an old clutch. So this is where I got the whole idea. But if you're not even into doing that, the best craft with kids on magazines, I love this idea. Oops. I love this idea. Grab your old magazines, and you're going to make strips. You're just going to take strips of magazines, and here they are right here. You're going to make strips of magazines. You measure, and you're just going to, let's see, like I would take one of these pictures of a Longhorn. I would just go up and down. Let me find something prettier. Okay, with the page here, and your strips are going to come out like this. Great idea with the kids during the summer. You don't know what to do with them. I love this project. You make yourself a piece of cardboard, shape it into something, add your strips of paper, your magazine, and this is what you get. I love this. There's always use for these magazines, and if you don't want to buy any, just go to the recycling area. You know, wherever your recycling center is, they have magazines. They'll just give them to you. But if you see them at a garage sale, or if you collect the vintage ones like I do, make something out of them, because it's so easy, guys, and it's a free project. It's just free. If you want to do the purses, you buy the old purses for $2. But this kind of stuff, you just trace this, cut it out of a cardboard box or something. Make yourself something nice. I loved it. I love it. But anyway, that's my silly project today. I've been doing this for years. I hope you like it. I just want to thank you for coming back. Big kisses. Big cheers to you. And I hope you try this out because it's really good. And like I tell you, it's only 150 calories. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for a dinner. So big cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.